If I sound a little muffled, it's because I have my balaclava on, because it's a little bit cold. So I decided to put it on. Here's my review of my new GoPro Hero 13. I've only had it for a couple days so far, but I like it a lot. And I want to say first, looking at the playbacks of some of my videos, it looks way better. Oh, it looks so good. The default mode is 4K 60 FPS, and I can put it up to 5.3K 60 FPS or 4K 120 FPS, which is crazy. It's crazy. So I personally love the way it looks. I want to talk a little bit about my first impressions with the camera. So right when I got it, I noticed it was much bigger than the Hero 5. I knew it was going to be bigger. I didn't know how much bigger, but it is much bigger. It sits a little bit differently on my chin. I had to do a little bit of a different setup, but it is well worth it. The video quality is insane on this thing. It looks so good. It's so smooth, and also on my end, it transfers my data to my phone so much faster. And I know that's just a software thing, but it makes such a difference for me because I don't have to wait forever to transfer my stuff anymore. But a little side note, I also got this new case that allows me to put the mic adapter at the bottom of the case, so I don't have to have that mic adapter mounted on the side of my helmet anymore, which looked really weird. And it was like velcroed over there, so didn't look the best. But right now it's all clean, nothing there. It is perfect. But oh my goodness, this thing is an absolute beast. Definitely the best daytime camera you can get. If you want a nighttime camera, or if you're a nighttime rider, there's settings for it on here. You can change up some settings, but if you're primarily doing that, I would go with like the Insta360 Ace Pro. But there is settings for nighttime on this, and I have not tried it yet. I'm gonna try it tonight. I think it's gonna be awesome though, so I'm gonna see how it goes. So far, using this thing, it's just, everything just feels like a massive upgrade. The colors pop way more, and everything just feels like it was put together like professionally, which is so cool. But enough of the picture quality. What is the interface of this thing like? Oh my goodness, so much better than before. You have options of easy settings and pro settings, which is nice because if you're a casual user of the GoPro for whatever you do, you can just have the easy settings, make a quick video, turn it off, whatever. The pro settings allow you to change like the FPS, stuff like that. So it gives you that customization between like maybe a casual user and someone who's more serious about it, which is definitely nice because it doesn't confuse you right away with all the extra settings with the pro features. So that is very cool. Now the screen itself is obviously bigger because the whole camera is bigger, and you have a ton of options for customizability. I haven't messed with it much, but you do have quite a bit of options. Now a big thing is there's a little screen on the front that you can see what's going on with the camera. So if you're doing any vlogging, holding the camera backwards, hey buddy, you can see the screen in what you're actually vlogging, which you could not do on my Hero 5, obviously. Very old camera, but that's also very nice. Now, I don't know if I had this option on my Hero 5. I never changed settings and it never showed up. But the Hero 13 plays like beeping noises whenever you turn it on, turn it off, start a recording, stuff like that. So it's easy for me to tell when my camera's actually turned off, because when it's just mounted to my chin and I just hold a button, I'm basically just hoping that I held it for long enough. But with this, I can actually hear that it turned off. Sounds like a little feature, but for me it's a big upgrade because I was on a Hero 5. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that I've been using that thing for so long when this has been an option. It's just so much better, man. Another little thing on there is that instead of 2 separate doors for the plugs and then another door for the SD card and the battery, it's all one door, and it only gives you USB-C. So there's no micro USB, there's no any of that like was on the Hero 5, which I know everything's switching to like a more universal, you know, thing, a more universal plug, but it makes it a lot nicer because there's just battery, SD, one plug that I can plug my mic into. Super simple. So that's very nice. And also, yes, this is still compatible with the mic adapter. I'm using the same mic adapter that I was using for my Hero 5, which is actually kind of funny. But it's great that they keep making it compatible with it and not making new problems. Bless you. Good grief. But yeah, I have been loving this camera so far. But I do want to talk a little bit about the microphone, because originally I had, you know, the Motovlog starter pack, that purple Panda microphone. Now I upgraded with my microphone, but it was actually cheaper. This mic was, I think, 25 bucks. The purple Panda one was like 35 or 40 bucks. And oh my goodness, this thing sounds so much better. It's almost all voice, a little bit of engine, and like zero wind noise whatsoever. I did like the purple Panda. It did make my voice sound pretty good, but there was a little bit of wind noise. It did have pretty good engine noise. I just could not stand the wind noise, especially when I was going fast. There's just too much going on. And this one, it's mostly voice isolated, a little bit of engine, no wind noise. You guys can hear it right now. You guys can compare it to my last few videos. It's such an upgrade. It is so much better. I'm excited to see what comes next. I'm actually recording a Halloween video tonight, so, you know, keep a lookout next week, because that's gonna be out and ready to watch, so definitely keep a lookout for that. Anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this camera and a little bit about the new mic, but that's about all I have. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe with the bell, and also go follow my socials. I'll put them all up here. Go follow those, and keep an eye out for next week for my Halloween video. It's gonna be pretty sick. Anyway, that's all I got. Later.